Welcome back, everyone. I know it's been a while, but for the last couple of months, I've been working on a new video. As you guys know, for the longest time, I've done open wheel racing, and that's basically everything that I've done on this account. Though recently, I felt as though each race wasn't as fun as it normally was. I was feeling very stuck with everything that I wanted to do related to open wheel racing. So a couple of months ago, I decided it would be worth my time looking for other series to race in. And in my search, that's when I discovered So, a couple of months ago, I set out with one goal in mind. What new series could I race where I would need more practice in order to improve? Now, I've tried out things like oval racing and rallycross before, but up until that time, I hadn't really touched sports car racing because I just felt like I wasn't going to be that interested in sports car racing, endurance racing, because it felt very long for no reason. But on top of all that, I decided to give it a go anyways. And as I flew through the rookie D-tier racing by participating in the BMW Cup, I began to enjoy the concept of endurance racing. And though I don't really know why, I decided I would skip GT4, probably because of like Assetto Corsa Competitive Zone or other previous games that I've played that were related to GT racing. I decided I would skip GT and jump directly to LMP and the hypercar cars. And that's when I really got into the mixed class racing, which I ended up enjoying a lot more. So now that you're caught up with how we got here, I've got some things I want to talk about when it comes to mixed class racing. First off, I'm going to start with something that might be seen as a little controversial or whatever, but I consider the GT class as a much harder class to learn than the LMP cars, as they have to deal with their own race and try not to obstruct the LMP cars on track, especially when you're talking about apexes, turns, stuff like that. Usually the GT class gets a lot of bullying from the LMP cars because they're in the way, but in reality I feel like the LMP cars are the ones responsible for how you overtake a GT car, how you deal with traffic, and that's really what makes GT class a much harder class to learn. Now, another thing that people might crucify me over is that in mixed class racing, everyone overlooks this, and usually when people are trying to give tips, I know they're doing it with the best of intentions, but for a rookie or someone who's new to mixed class racing, I feel like including a racing line isn't the worst thing. It's a good reference for how you should be driving, but it's not something that you really need to heavily rely on. And that's what you learn. That's how you slowly learn to get rid of your racing line, is through mixed class racing, because there will be cars that get in your way. There will be situations where you have to adapt to the environment around you. You might be squeezed in between two slow cars with a hypercar right behind you, and you have to find a way to get around it without thinking that much about the racing line. You just have to think, how do I get out of the scenario safely in order to continue my race without crashing everyone out? I would say that if you want to get good at LMP racing, this is where you learn to let go of your ego for a bit and consider how other cars are going to move on track and whether or not to give them space or how to attack them. And for things like GT cars, learning when or how to flash your headlights really helps alert them and makes it safer for you to overtake them, or just really to be on track with them without having a risk of them turning into you, or that you're going to pit maneuver them or something like that. And that's really what mixed class racing is, one of the heavy things that you have to learn about. Not just track pace, not just your ability to overtake cars that are similar to you, but your ability to overtake cars similar to you while at the same time overtaking cars that are less than you, or in the GT cars case, cars that are better than you. Now, of course, I learned all of this over time, and a lot of it the hard way. I mean, personally, I've made a lot of mistakes myself. I've had a lot of spins. I've definitely pitted some GT cars. I've crashed into GT cars. I've hit other LMP cars before, but none of that has really stopped me from either continuing the race afterwards or straight up just continuing to race in the series. I mean, sure, it sucks sometimes and you feel like an idiot when it happens, or sometimes you're just like, okay, I had nowhere to go, or I didn't think that they would do that move. As in some cases, I assume that the GT car is going to go in one direction. It's not, and I end up hitting directly into the side of it or behind the car. And yeah, it sucks. But at the same time, I feel like that just is a learning moment you take. You go, okay, let's not do that again. And you move on. You simply get better and you continue racing. And that's the fun of mixed class racing. I say, if you want a different type of skill or even better competition, race in a mixed class. The stakes are different and there's a lot to learn from it. And personally, I'd say you'll have lots of fun driving each course, learning each track, and how to maneuver around people, really. It's great, and you'll improve pretty quickly, I'd say. Now, I do stream live on Twitch, which the link will be down in the description, but here's an endurance race that I want to show off from one of my live streams. Right, now we're officially back. Okay, boys, we are here. At IMSA. This is gonna be a long one, sure.
You're on a dry tire.
Oh, right. I forgot it's raining. That's gonna be like the biggest or not even destruction, it's just setback. Yeah, late stream because I completely forgot I forgot to change my title. So I had to restart the stream. Anyways, we are so back. Kind of. I have 15 minutes to practice before we actually start. So I'm gonna make the best use of this time, at least while I can. I gotta feel how the track is gonna be when we're racing. You see that ginormous puddle at the bottom of El Rouge? It's horrible. Oh my god. The fact that you can see it from like a giant distance, it's just a giant puddle of water. That's pretty rough. Cannot lie. Oh my god. Here we go. Now we're chilling. Now we are chilling. can't like, you can't go to the top part of the track. It's just a field. I don't even know what's competitive around here. Spawn Lorraine was a competitive time, you know? Oh my. I guess I should be taking risks now rather than later. Now while I'm still practicing, because I don't want to take risks when I'm actually on the track racing. Oh, damn. You gotta go down to first gear for that. It like tries to pull you away. That's horrible. Diabolical ass track, man.
Got a slow car on the right. Go left.
Look at that. Like, I'm gonna try and drive how you normally would. Oh my god. That just... Whoa! Holy shit! We survived that. Make sure he remembers that I'm right here, buddy.
Left side. Clear.
These next 2 hours are either gonna be really fun, or I'm gonna like be crying through all of it, honestly. Chat, I might get cooked. What are we thinking? I need your guys' opinion. What play? Wait, I should do channel points prediction. Like, what point or what place am I gonna get, you know? You guys can bet or whatever. Oh, I'll do an over under. Like, over under P6. Well, we'll make it realistic. Take the over or the under on me getting P6. And we'll leave it for 5 minutes. There, chat. You guys can use channel points or whatever and predict an over-under. Gambling. I just want to sit in my car. It's raining. Oh, this is so much worse. 880 channel points. Are we... all the money in your bank? Really? Are we saying under? You guys are asses. You guys have no faith in my ability to, like, race. Someone has to take the over, otherwise you, like, don't win anything. You guys are just... if all of you say under, then nobody wins anything. What are we doing? You guys are just rubbing it in by predicting under. You guys are evil.
One more lap. 39.149.
Okay, we're starting P5. Not terrible. Yeah, now you guys are starting to look a little scared, eh? Oh no. Liz is starting P5 when the prediction is over under on a P6. You guys don't know, I'm the GOAT of endurance races. I will out-endure my opponents. There's 2 good smile racing cars here. That's great to know. It's like we're an actual team.
Getting ready, going green.
Yep.
Pace car is in. Green, green, green.
What is wrong with his car? Oh, Scheiße. There we go, chat. This is gonna get rough. Oh my.
Car on the left.
Man, careful, please.
Clear.
Oh, I'm turning too much in.
Car on the left. Keep to the right. Clear on the left. Right side. Clear.
We're in for the long run, chat. Here we go.
You've got a slow car on the left. You've got a slow car on the left. Forty-four point 014. You're in 4.
Locked. Wait. Oh. Lol. I agree, chicken.
There's an incident ahead.
Oh.
Go right.
Oh. Oh. That was terrifying. You ever? Someone clip that, chat? Clip that little interaction? What the hell is that?
Left side. Hold your line. Clear. Right side. Clear on the right.
I really need to take a piss too. Oh, this is bad. I pit, and while they're fueling and replacing my tires, I take the quickest piss ever. Like, have you seen the video of when, like, during driver switch where they, like, jump out of the car? Or, like, pull the driver out of the car really quickly? That'll be me.
Pit box in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here. All the damage is repairable. That's it, go!
We gotta go. Okay, we're back. And we managed to stay in third. Holy. Let's lock in, chat.
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 4.7 seconds.
What happened to them? Really good. I think they went wide. I don't know.
Some network difficulties. If it continues, they may remove you from the session.
I'm experiencing network difficulties. Are we kidding?
The car in front is pitting.
Okay. The lot just happened. Let me lock it. Okay. Stop talking to me so much, man. I'm not experiencing network difficulties. None of that.
You've been removed from the session due to network problems.
What?
Until your connection is repaired, you can either wait or practice in Ghost Drive without being scored.
What? What is causing these network connectivity issues? No chat. I think they sent me the bits because. Oh no. Chat, how cooked am
You're
I?
experiencing some network difficulties.
Again?
If it continues, they may remove you from the session.
Why is it doing it again? And it's only at this like segment of the track.
Go right. Left side. Clear on the left.
Why am I getting connectivity issues?
Car on the left. You've been removed from the session due to
Again?
network problems.
What?
Until your connection is repaired, you can
All
either
right,
wait
bet.
or practice in Ghost Drive without being scored.
I guess that's it for now. Since apparently iRacing doesn't like my connectivity, so I'm gonna have to call it there. To be honest, I'm just too. They're doxing you. Oh no, they're doxing me. Yeah. Clearly, I got doxed. So. If you've watched this far, thank you, and remember to like and subscribe. And if you want to see more, I'm usually live on my Twitch, so make sure to go over there and give me a follow. I stream live I try to stream every day, but it might be every week for sure. So until next time, see y'all.